Igbo mụ na-ege ntị, anyị na-ekene unu ụbọchị nke taa sịkwa nke echiri ya zelu. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good night. It depends your time and your location. You're joining us today at Eastern News 24. Asịkwa m Chukwu Okabe ma gọzie na anyị. Ise. Alright, ya bụ ife anyị na-eji gosi unu ugbu a bụ ya bụ the issue between the northern group over Biafra referendum trial. Okay, from our own blogger, we would like to show you the update. Then leave us with your own comment on the comment section below. Once again, this is Eastern News 24, a home of latest news on what is happening to Biafra land. All right, let's go straight to what we have with you today. All right, over to you, my brother. Over to you, sir.
Happen for the land. I'm not going to waste your time on this issue. This is coming. This is the issue of Biafran referendum, and we know that the Northern Group has been going to court concerning that issue. It was raised in a sometime where the Northern Group, started hitting on the federal government to let Biafran go, to their own land, and so many cases have been risen concerning that issue. They are still in court, and the case is still being adjourned by the Nigerian court. Make we give you the news in detail as this one they come to us. The news reads: the suit filed by the coalition of Northern Group CNG seeking a referendum to determine the fate of Biafra and other self-determination agitation has suffered hearing setbacks for over 2 years as a federal high court sitting in Abuja yesterday adjourned the hearing to 24th of May 2023. The case was adjourned after the court presided over by Justice Ekpa could not sit as scheduled. Counsel to this coalition of Northern Group, Barrister Sufiyanu Gambo Idris, while briefing journalists, noted that the case is slated for 24th of May 2023. He said the court did not sit yesterday, even though it was supposed to be for a rejoinder. He added that the judge gave reasons why he was absent and that they decided to take another date, and they took May 24th, 2023 for the motion. Recall that the CNG filed a suit before the Federal High Court in Abuja seeking to stop the National Assembly from taking any further action towards reviewing the Constitution unless the question of Nigeria's unity, particularly the Biafran agitation, was settled through a referendum. The court document marked FAC/ABJ/CS/53A/2021 was dispatched for service in the offices of the Senate President, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and the Attorney General of the Federation. Reacting to the development, Abdulaziz Suleiman, spokesperson of the coalition of Northern Groups, said that the coalition was confident that the court, being the ultimate temple of justice, would eventually do justice to the suit and history would be made. Also speaking, counsel to Ibom People's Movement, Barrister Adeshina asked to join in the suit for self-determination for Akwa Ibom citizens, demanding an end to the political and economic colonization of Akwa Ibom in the Nigerian state. So many groups are coming out and so many people are seeking for the freedom of their people, because if there is one thing that will continue to be an issue in this so-called country called Nigeria, is the issue of tribalism. It is eating deep, and it has continued to eat deep because the Nigerian government, the Buhari-led administration, and the rest of them have actually failed to do the needful. And that is why this issue of separatist groups coming out to even fight for their own agitation, both in court and other places. And the Northern Group, as we all know, has actually been on the loggerhead with the Biafran Nation or the Southeastern Group, as the case may be. But they are the one pushing for this. We don't really know the reason why, but whatever reason they might actually give, apart from the reason that they stated, above, whatever reason it might be, so far is for the benefit of a Biafran referendum. I believe a lot that the indigenous people will be happy, to see that dream or actualization come to reality. And also that matter be. And make we also hear within other news they talk today on our news platform. The indigenous people of Biafra denies involvement in killings of 5 policemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lots of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to your one and only YouTube platform. Your back-to-back news channel where they give you the confirmatory news and information on things where they happen as they hold. Please subscribe to our channel, turn on your notification, and we will notify you whenever we drop our spanking news. There is an issue ongoing at this moment concerning the killing of the 5 policemen. That was early this week. IPOB has come out to clarify and to tell the world that they have no business with the killings. We all heard about the attack in Okpala junction where 5 policemen were killed, coupled with 2 couples who were selling stuff. Some gunmen attacked the policemen, killed 2. Killed 3 at the spot, 2 ran away. The government followed them, the same 3, then the same 2 that ran away, and then they killed them in a woman's shop, and they later killed the husband and then wife together with the officers, making it a total of 7 people that was killed by this gunmen on that Black Friday. Okay, it was on a Friday, last week Friday, on that Black Friday, and so many speculations have been coming up, concerning this. We know fully well the Nigerian police, the Nigerian government, and their way of tagging the indigenous people of Biafra and relating them to every crime that happened within the vicinity of the southeastern part of the country. We're not going to waste your time on this matter. Make I hit you the news as this one they come to us. The news in detail. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has exonerated itself from the killing of 5 policemen and a couple at Okpala Junction in Okpala local government area of Imo State. Spokesperson of the group, Emma Powerful, in a statement condemning the killings, described those behind it as criminals. He reiterated that the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB is a peaceful movement and therefore should not be linked to the killing of the policemen or other killings in the southeastern part of the country. In his words, Emma Powerful said, IPOB is a peaceful movement seeking separation from the Nigerian state through internationally recognized and accepted modus operandi called self-determination and not through murderous or criminal activities. The indigenous people of Biafra seeks to create a calm and peaceful environment for everyone in our territory to safely dwell and for our people to come home and be part of the development of Biafran land. In his words, Emma Powerful went further to say, it is not and has never been part of our objective to scare or kill innocent citizens of Biafra, even though Nigerian security agents have been brutal on Biafran citizens. We have always maintained our calm. When the time for vengeance on those who have participated in the killing of peaceful citizens of Biafra comes, we shall avenge and take responsibility for it. For now, our focus is to ensure that Biafran territory, particularly Ala Igbo, is calm and peaceful as ordered by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Onyendu, as they normally call him. Powerful also added, these paid criminals in the East should stop and allow Biafran agitation to flow naturally according to our plans. We are warning the following criminals, Chocho, and his co-actors Agama, Egbe to stay off Biafran land or face the consequences. They have already been declared wanted by the indigenous people of Biafra, and their sins will catch up with them as soon as possible. Powerful added. And that is that on the issue of the incessant killing in the southeastern part of the country. It is actually becoming worrisome. It is so worrisome that at this point in time, people are scared of the next move. Nobody knows what is going to happen. Nobody knows where these gunmen are going to attack next. And the funniest thing is, even to date, nobody can come out, and say these are the particular people who are perpetrating them this way. As much as the names indigenous people of Biafrans are calling, they feel that these people are the ones doing these activities, in as much as they have declared these people wanted. But the fact still remains that the southeastern part of the country is getting scary. A place, where people come together and have fun, a very peaceful place, is now a place where you see people, indigenes and young men are running away because of the kind of killings and harassment that is happening in the southeastern part of the country. It was a very painful ordeal last Friday when these murderous gunmen killed these 5 policemen and also the couple whom we heard just came back from Lagos. They were trying to make ends meet by selling things, meat pie or so at that popular Ekpa junction, but it was a very painful one because they had to die the way they did. But the truth is, the government needs to focus all their attention in making sure that the people are safeguarded. Instead of you fighting this group whom are only fighting for the freedom of their people, it is better you focus your military or your weaponry into ensuring that the people, the citizens are safe. Give them adequate security and go after these perpetrators instead of assuming that these perpetrators are the indigenous people of Biafra. They have come out over and over and over and again, to clarify to the world that we are not the ones causing the insecurity in the state. The only thing we are doing is to fight for the freedom of our people peacefully. And that is what it has been, right from the days of Mazi and the rest of them. But the truth is, I can
All right, thank you once again for your little time in this particular audio you just watched right now. What do you think? Leave us with your own comment on the comment section below. Don't once again forget that this is Eastern News 24, a home of latest news on what is happening in Biafra land. So the issue between the referendum, about referendum on Biafra land. All right, so what do you have to say? Drop your own comment on the comment section below. All right, once again, stay tuned. More news update is coming at Eastern News 24. Dalon linne, ke mesiano. Goodbye.